Yeah.
Please.
Going back to
Brian.
the statement, going back to the statement like bicycle as a means to liberate women, would you agree that, back in the days, maybe when you're riding, mountain bike was a means to do that, but would you agree with the sentiment that maybe fixed gear now is a means for women to be on a bike and liberate themselves?
Yeah, I think that any time a woman is in charge of her own actual vehicle, whatever it is, motorcycle, skateboard, and outdoors in the public arena instead of at a computer, that's liberating. Physically moving is liberating, and especially with the so-called obesity epidemic underway. Anybody that's moving is sort of ahead of the curve, and if you're moving for transportation, you're killing two birds with one stone. You just don't, like, you don't have to follow orders. You just listen to all the messages you're getting, and like, is that telling me something? You know, like you have to be as good at reading media as the Russians were in the 40s, 50s, and 60s when it was all state-owned media telling you lies, because our media is now corporate-owned, which is the very same thing. But we don't have as many well-educated people as the Russians did back in the 50s. They were able to parse every sentence, and when people would visit Russia, they'd go, you know, all the kids know about Mark Twain and Nathaniel Hawthorne and all these writers. How in the world? Because their education system was the best in the world. That's not happening with us. That's why maybe somebody should be a teacher. But salaries are so low, who wants to do that? I see big trouble. And I'm really sorry because I think the teachers should be held in the highest esteem. And maybe the college presidents, maybe not so. Any other comments or questions?
And like going back to that image that we saw of that fixed gear lady with full of tattoos
Right.
and sleeps on a first date. So how would you agree?
That was
Yeah, how do you feel about so like within the fixed gear subculture that that image is being the, I guess, the model that's like being stuck to like women riders? So
Well,
like veganism and feminism and other like political views that gets attached to like riding a fixed gear bike as
Right.
a woman. How do you feel about that?
well, I thought it was a really interesting cartoon, and I met the artist, and as soon as I read all those things, I just went, well, that's all great for you. There's a photographer named Terry Richardson that does really degrading photographs of women. He grew up in LA, 10 years younger than I am, and I can't believe that the women would submit to him fucking them and like allowing their pictures to be taken. But it's just like that's where we've gotten to. We've hypersexualized life. And so some of those things, they were bothering me, so I just thought I would draw the man with his like beanie cap and the dark black rimmed glasses, and you know, took women's studies. I just put all the things that I wanted to put in. Took women's studies, not necessarily being a good cook. Been on 3 bicycle tours and stuff. So I just like, what I do, and to me the whole nature of art is to respond to things that, you know, twist you up and come up with your own answer. And that's why Women's Mountain Bike and Tea Society, it was just like, to me, an artistic response to what I thought was an insufferable reality, which was that when you look at the magazines, it was all those guys shredding down the hill, wearing their neon, you know, reflective Oakley glasses with a frown on their face, usually skidding dirt up, and with a text, you know, like the advertising text would say, an immovable object meets an irresistible force, and you turn the page because it's a 4-page colorful color ad in Mountain Bike Action. Total domination. So I wrote to that company, which was called GT at the time. You know, I think that the domination is more scrotal than total, and here's why. And I listed all the reasons why I thought it was a sexist ad, and then I gave them an award. I thought they should get the Golden Testicle Award, and that you know, the next best released sexist ad would be the Silver Testicle, and then like the 3rd place would be the bronze. And so I would issue prizes because, you know, why complain when you can actually give people a prize? Then you're having fun. And then you can't be called a feminist that doesn't have a sense of humor, because that's one of the things leveled at women that are feminists, is they don't have any sense of humor. I'm sorry, but they are, whoever says that is very wrong, very wrong. Reminds me of a joke. You know how many feminists does it take to put in a new light bulb? 12. You know, 1 to do it and 11 to ponder the, you know, implications. But in a matriarchal society, the threads will be reversed. So anyway, I think I pretty much played my my wad, and I wonder if I've embarrassed Sandy, gotten a little bit of given you the fact that I gave myself a nickname, which is so lame, it's unthinkable. But if you could give yourselves a nickname, Have you ever given, I mean, does anybody even have a nickname here?
We all have them because we now have screen names.
Oh. Do people actually use
Come on, you guys everybody here has a screen name, right?
Do you? I want to hear.
No. Let's hear
Text?
some screen names.
You can't get that out of text. So no screen
And I
name?
want to know if you ride a fixed gear.
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, you do, okay, because you live in a place where it's a little easier to do that
What?
than in some other places.
I can't hear. Do you have a screen name?
That's what I was asking.
I also have a screen name as well.
What is your screen name?
It's 400 pound squats.
I love it. Any other juicy screen
Who's
name?
got, come on. See, that's the new nickname,
Okay.
is your screen name.
I want to hear some more screen names.
Yeah.
Do you have a screen name? No. My Flickr thing says, she thinks she's so great. Because in junior high, that was the worst thing you could say about anybody. And I thought, what's so bad about being great? I think it's great to be great. And I would like, especially the women in this class, to just like go out there and be great. And not like, oh no, it's just the team. No, that was actually my parents. No, you know what I mean? Like to sort of diminishing your greatness. You're allowed to, even beyond your CV, you can pump up how great you are in public. You know? I think I do a good job, don't I? Don't I look like somebody who thinks she's...
You talk like one.
I like swaggering.
Yeah, that's right, I said, it's fun when you get to.
Well, you have to be carried quite tall
That's
to
right, that's right.
maintain, and that means it's good for your posture, which is better than hunting and mousing. I'll shut up now, so you can say something.
Well, I don't
No,
know.
we'll just
I-
play
I-
ping-pong. Ask
I-
them some questions.
Yeah, anybody got a question? of,
No, not that. I'll do specific questions.
Specific question?
Yeah, something that you want to know.
What do I want to know?
Yes.
I didn't come here to find out.
Oh,
that-
really?
No, I didn't.
You came to just disclose all about you and not find out about our incredible audience here? Jesus Christ. So what are your majors? Major?
Biochemistry?
Uh-huh.
Oh, me too. Exercise bio. Exercise bio?
Acres and bio?
Exercise bio.
Exercise bio.
Yes.
Oh, biology?
Oh, biology?
No, just biology.
Okay. I'm hard of hearing, so you have to like say it clearly.
I'm the
Yay.
Econ and math.
What's the first one?
Econ?
Econ.
animal science.
Hey, I'd like to know how many
Wait,
people.
what?
Right.
I'm all finished. And then ask.
Animal biology,
Uh-huh.
Psychology.
Anthropology.
Uh-huh.
Biochemistry.
environmental science.
Food science.
Food science.
Economics.
Economics?
Yeah.
So, the
I wanna know
Center
how
for
many-
Poverty Studies, I want to know what's the matter with poverty. I
Well,
think
let's
poverty
talk
has a
bikes.
lot to
Let's
say
talk
good about
bikes.
it.
Let's talk about bikes. I want to know how many of you have mountain bikes. All right? Now, how many of them you actually get ridden off road? All right? Lower number.
Does anybody not know how to ride a bike? See me afterwards?
Yes.
I
But
want to teach you. I can teach you in about 4 minutes.
anybody compete on a mountain bike yet? No,
With my
okay.
dad.
You're competing in college.
Yeah. Okay, because everybody here has a bike. I mean, if you don't have a mountain bike, anybody not own a bike in this room? All right, I'm happy. with that.
You sort of have to have a bike in Davis, don't you?
I believe so.
By the way,
Required. It's
Davis-
like- In order to, it's like one of your, you have 2 units for owning a bike, right?
Could be.
Yeah.
That should be sort of well,